Welcome back to a slightly different roundup of cloud gaming news brought to you by yours truly. Slightly different because, honestly, there was just so much damn Stadia news this week that I felt it deserved its own video. So if you want to stay up to date with all the latest in Stadia and cloud gaming, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video, and as always, if you enjoy the content, give the video a like, it helps the channel out a lot. But for now, let's jump into the Stadia news. Let's start with a feature that was boasted back at GDC 19, but has gone under the radar since. And in my opinion, this is a vital tool to get content creators more involved in promoting Stadia, and that is the ability to live stream gameplay on YouTube and have your audience join using a feature called Crowdplay. So the idea behind this one is instead of needing a decent PC, capture cards or a console, a content creator would utilize Stadia to both run the game and directly stream the same video to YouTube. Although to date we have no insight on how we would integrate microphones, webcams, scenes, alerts, whether broadcasting software would be required, or if all of this would be handled on YouTube's side. With the Crowdplay option, viewers of that live stream will be able to join the game and play with the streamer if they already have a Stadia account and the game, and if the game is full, they'll also have the option to join a queue and continue watching the stream while they wait. So far, Google has stated, "We're currently testing the ability to live stream Stadia games with a small number of testers." So far, I know of like 2. We'll keep an eye out for this experiment growing in size, and fingers crossed they can make this available to everyone in the near future. The question I want to pass off to you is, if you're not already signed up to Stadia, would having the option to play with your favorite content creators, I'm not saying it has to be me, but that would be nice, would that encourage you to jump on board? Let me know in those comments down below. Next, let's quickly talk about the advances in the state of the Stadia app for Android TVs. This is something that has been somewhat accessible for a while, although it's admittedly more like forcibly making the app for Android phones work on the Android TV side. Previously, you'd actually have to navigate around Stadia's UI to choose a game using a mouse paired to your Android TV. Yes, that is exactly how unsupported Android TV is. Well, as part of the recent 2.26 update, it looks like you can now navigate around Stadia's home screen using the Stadia controller, which is kind of good news, except for the fact that you actually still need that mouse to be connected to get set up in the first place. So, baby steps, Stadia, baby steps. Speaking of update 2.26, this officially brought achievements to the mobile version of Stadia. Achievements have been available to view for the web and TV versions of Stadia since December, so it's fair to say the mobile version is just a little bit behind. Next, if you wanted to check out Borderlands free on Stadia, now's your chance to jump in for free, as we're finally seeing some of these long-awaited free weekends, which Google has dubbed free play days. However, free is a strong word, as this is the first weekend we've seen like this, and currently it's only available for Pro subscribers. So free, but if you're paying them a subscription. So if you are a Pro subscriber and want to give Borderlands free a try, it is available from August 6th to August 9th. Following this, once you've had a taste, we can probably expect to see some kind of sale for Borderlands free in the Stadia store. Next, if you're one of the 12 people out there who own a Chromebook, there's a great Stadia deal for you. Yes, if you picked up your Chromebook after June 2017, you are eligible to claim free 3 months of Stadia Pro. FYI, I know there's more than 12 people out there with a Chromebook, please don't get mad at me. And finally, with the most recent War Table event taking place for the upcoming Marvels Avengers game, we got details of who will get access to the beta and when. And on this specific news story, we're not going to talk about the whole Spider-Man being a PlayStation exclusive because I'm still extremely salty. So the full game is set to release on all platforms, including Stadia, on the 4th of September. However, as part of the War Table, it was announced people could start jumping into the beta as soon as this week, depending on if they had pre-ordered the game and which platform they had pre-ordered on. So, PlayStation pre-orders get first dibs, with anyone who pre-ordered being able to access the beta on PlayStation 4 as soon as August 7th, followed by Xbox and PC on August 14th, and finally pre-orders for, quote, all other platforms on August 21st. However, avid Stadia store watchers will notice there is no option to pre-order Marvels Avengers on the Stadia store. So this is not necessarily to say that option won't be available before the beta date on August 21st, but they are definitely cutting it short. In my opinion, this could potentially be another example of it taking longer to port games over to run on the Stadia system, and maybe they don't know if they'll be ready to hit this beta deadline in time for the 21st. So I'm interested to see what you think in those comments down below. Do you think Stadia players will get a chance to play the beta on August 21st, or do you think they've completely missed the timelines and the first time they'll get to access it will be on the launch date on the 4th of September? Let me know in those comments down below. But that is it for Stadia news this week. Stay tuned for your regular roundup of cloud gaming news, but if you enjoyed this video, you found it somewhat helpful, a like rating would be appreciated. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next one. Hope everyone's staying safe out there, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.